of 7 volunteers led by Chairman Carl Anise has been unwavering in their commitment year in and year out since we started at the Adirondack Bank Center 5 years ago. This leadership is the main reason this building has become a national marvel. It has served as a catalyst to the city of Utica and our region in innovation, creativity, and civic pride. Most importantly, though, it serves as a reminder to the heroes that have made the ultimate sacrifice, defending the freedoms that we have and enjoy and cherish so deeply today. The building, Adirondack Bank Center, which was a prototype for Madison Square Garden, for those of you who don't know, was constructed in 1959 under the leadership of Mayor McKenna, Frank Romano, Gil Seltzer, and Lev Zetlin, and other remarkable leaders of that era. It is now listed on the National Historical Engineering Landmark, which has seen the likes of Bruce Springsteen, George Foreman, Johnny Cash, Harlem Globetrotters, Dierks Bentley. The movie Slapshot was filmed here. It hosted 2 AHL All-Star games in under 4 years. And just 2 weeks ago, we had a remarkable UFC event brought to us in part and parcel with Senator Griffo and Assemblyman Brindisi. Construction when it started, this is the old site of the Erie Canal, which forced engineer Lev Zetlin to design a unique cable tension roof system that has been used by Madison Square Garden and the LA Forum. I'd like to now address the elected officials. Adirondack Bank Center has gone through one of the most significant transformational renovations our area has seen the likes of. With over $20 million from the state going into this superstructure in just 5 years, all while not displacing any tenants during its construction. From the inception, Governor Cuomo has believed in this project, and it's afforded us the luxury to continually move other projects forward in the region as a direct result of its success. And the people that have helped move these projects are some of the most passionate and resilient local leaders of our time. Our elected officials, Senator Joe Griffo, Assemblyman Brindisi, our county executive, Tony Picenti, and our city's mayor, Robert Palmieri. Senator Griffo and Brindisi are obviously in session, but they send their support and for another unifying day here in the Valley. One man who's been lockstep with this venue and is the future from day to day is County Executive Tony Picenti. He's constructed a vision for our county while allowing sports and entertainment to be at the forefront of that change. And in doing so, it has become a true driver of not only tourism, but the economy as well. Currently, the building and its tenants have created over 265 jobs in 5 years, with over $500,000 in sales tax annually. It has become a lightning rod for, most importantly, civic pride. His leadership alone has been paramount to the overarching success of not only this building and its teams, but most importantly, the county as a whole. Another instrumental person for our city to the right, on my right, is Mayor Robert Palmieri. Our mayor has brought passion, conviction, and soul back to the Utica's doorstep, and we've all embraced it wholeheartedly. His devotion to Utica and the ability to challenge the status quo has led this city's revitalization. Thank you, Mayor Palmieri, for that. I'm personally grateful to have been a professional athlete in the sport of hockey, and to have my family and community shape and mold me to this day, day in and day out. And playing at the highest level and representing our country at the Olympics. I have seen both cities and our country and how they can embrace us as athletes. I believe the sports teams must reflect the values of the cities they reside in. I also believe that we are not owners. We are simply stewards of the brand, and the real owners are the fans. Under these core values, we continually strive for perfection with our very own Utica Comets to ensure the fans can be proud of their team. But selling out every game going back to our second year has been one of the most humbling experiences that I've ever seen or been a part of. And it's this same feeling that has given MVG the confidence to partner again and usher in another brand for our region. It's the strength of the fans of the Utica Comets and the support of the city of Utica and our county that has forged this path. For those of you who don't know, 5 short years ago on June 14th, which is tomorrow, at Aquavino city and to the region. At this time, I'd like to have the Commissioner, I don't want to say his name, I think everybody knows what it is, but Commissioner Josh Schaub, I won't say where you work, but you can tell the rest of the story.
Thank you. And to let the cat out of the bag, I am the Commissioner of the Major Arena Soccer League, and I stand here very proud today to grant Utica City the latest membership in the MASL. Congratulations. I will say at the outset, in my short time working with Robert and his staff, thoroughly impressed with his leadership. And as the citizens of Utica, you should be very proud of not only that group, but this facility. What you have here is extremely special, not only in terms of New York, but really throughout the country in our league. This is a unique venue, and you should be proud, your government leaders should be proud, and the MASL now will have a chance to be extremely proud of this facility and this team. For those of you who aren't familiar with arena soccer, I'm going to give you a brief history. In the 1980s, arena soccer actually outdrew the NBA for 4 straight seasons. It was extremely popular and was on the top of the American sports landscape. Throughout the years, we've had ups and downs in the sport due to a number of reasons, including not creating a youth division, not being on the cutting edge of technology, and not moving the needle in terms of having the best players. In the last 3 years, we've moved towards progressing on those past faults. We have stabilized the league through minimum standards. We've improved the brand and the quality. We've improved our performance of our operators. I believe Utica and this particular club will be at the top level of our sport. In furtherance of that, we've created a subdivision called M2, which will ingratiate our fans to other markets throughout the country in terms of introducing arena soccer. We've also improved MASL TV, which now allows our fans to watch all of our games throughout North America, and we'll be continuing to improve that through a separate media and marketing division, which will catapult that into more content, more feeds for our fans to learn about our sport and really find out that there's more than outdoor soccer, that we are our own brand of sport, fast, physical, powerful, with a lot of goals to be scored. We believe that this sport, once again, can rise to the level it once was in the American sports landscape. Once again, congratulations to Rob, to your group. Thank you to Tommy, his group. I think the transition from Syracuse here to Utica is going to be a powerful one with great success. Thank you to his partners and what you've done for this sport throughout the years. From the MASL and from all of us at the MASL, thank you and congratulations once again. We are very excited for what's about to come. Thank you.
When I was approached by the guys, Rob, Pat and Tommy, to come on board with the franchise, it was obviously something that I was very proud of, and just being involved in something that's going to be this professional in the area and so rewarding in terms of the community and what it's going to mean to the families of this area, it was an honor to be on board with it.
Well, it's just an amazing opportunity for me to be coming to Utica and keeping soccer alive in upstate New York, and we're so excited to bring this sport to the city of Utica. Well, the MASL is the highest level of professional indoor soccer in this country.
The difference is it's so fast, and the dynamics of it is very exciting, where you see lots of goals, you see lots of action, the fans are close to the field, they can hear everything. It's always fast-paced because the players are resting, and it's an exciting prospect, especially to be in the area.
Well, soccer in itself is the world sport, and I think soccer brings cultures from all worlds together, and it's one place where you can kind of forget about what's going on in the world, and it's just soccer.
Well, when you look at the history, especially over the last couple of decades, the sport has undoubtedly grown, not only from a spectator perspective, but from a playing perspective. And with the numbers of young people and families involved in soccer throughout the country, and especially in central New York, this is just going to be an exciting opportunity for everyone in the area.
this time, I'd like to invite County Executive Tony Vicente to say a few words.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody. What a great day again in the city of Utica and Oneida County. And to the Commissioner, thank you for leading, to Tommy, to Rick. Thank you. And really, thanks to this guy right next to me who kicked it off. Rob Esche has really transformed the area of the city with this great venue, and we have been proud to be a part of it. One of the things, the mayor and I have shared a vision of this community, and to believing, why not? Why not Utica? Why not Oneida County? Why can't we be the biggest, best small city and smaller area in the state of New York, in the United States? And it's proved that with what we've done here at the Adirondack Bank Center. And it's proved that what's happening in the city of Utica and throughout this great region. We have really transformed the mindset by things like this. And today, with really another commitment from another major sports league, to come to Utica, to come to the Adirondack Bank Center, to commit to this program, and to commit to what we believe in is the best place to watch hockey and now watch soccer and so many other things here. The work that has been done here is remarkable. It is something that we are so proud of, to all of our sponsors over the course of this, really to Mohawk Gardens, and again to Carl and East, the entire audit authority. Thank you for believing in what could be done here. To the various sponsors at the Bank of Utica, Barry, thank you very much for what you've done. John Romano, so many, the Adirondack Bank itself. There are so many to thank. But what is happening here is really something to be proud of. And that's why you're all here today, because we continue to move forward. And the vision that has been a part of what I believe in, what the mayors believe in, is more people, more growth, more to do to make this the best area in New York State. We're at the heart of New York State. And in doing so, we are the heart of New York State, because this is the place to be. And this is going to be the place to be for more activity, more entertainment, more sports, more people, and more growth. I can't be more pleased. I'm so proud to be a part of this, Rob. I want to thank Rob Esche, and again, Mohawk Gardens and the authority for what they've done. Rob in particular, because he came with a vision, and he just kept moving, and he keeps moving every day. Rob, thank you for what you do for this community. And what you've done, please give him. He has helped us transform not just the city and the county, the mindset. And that's so important. And so with that, I'm to introduce my partner in government, the mayor of the great city of Utica, Rob Homer. Rob?
Executive when he said Rob did a great job and wonderful. I thought he was talking about this one. It's this one. Talking points I don't need. I stand in front of you today extremely excited about what's happening in our great city, and with Rob and with Frank DeRoss, Carl, the commissioner, and everyone that's going on at this point. This is what I say, it's the best little city in America. We, as all players that you have, you travel throughout to the big cities. And you may have looking for amenities. We have it here. What you're going to find when you play here, you'll never see fans more passionate, more understanding, more into it than you're going to find in Utica, New York, and the surrounding area. One of the problems I face in the city of Utica is our soccer fields. We got more soccer fields that are being used because that's what people are doing right now in our great community. And Rob, echoing the fact of noticing that this brings not only hockey, professional hockey, college hockey, now it brings us to the other level that people are thirsting for. Our refugees have a high population here. We have a lot of immigrants. That's all they do. This is going to be packing it up. There's going to be passion at this point. And as we move forward, I can't, I'm standing up here without anything in front of me. I can't tell you how excited that I am today to have you gentlemen in front of supporting us for the wonderful thing that soccer is going to bring to this city. It is a nuts level that we go to have people come off our thruway with the hospital, with the Nexus Center, with all the great things that are happening. You are part of the revitalization of this great area. And again, it's a partnership that we have with everyone that you're seeing here. We're our county executive, our state legislators, our governor. It's a great time for the city of Utica. You're part of it. Let's give everybody in this room, because we are a community, let's give everybody a great hand. So it's a good ride.
Like all great projects, they do not happen without the helping hands of many. This franchise is no different. Tommy Tanner was a professional soccer player who had a goal of making professional soccer a reality in Central New York, similar to mine here in Utica with hockey. It has been MVG's utmost privilege and honor to be able to partner together as co-owners of this franchise with Tommy and his company. You got that, Greg? Did you just stop, right? Tommy's the heart and soul, and that resonates through his players and the sport that he loves. And I know this area is going to be able to embrace him, and they're going to see that firsthand, what a terrific person that he actually is. He's got a huge heart, and we're looking forward to him as our general manager this year. Another staple of success are corporate partners that share the same goals and vision of the franchises themselves. Nowhere is that more prevalent than with this franchise. Bank of Utica, Empire Recycling, and the Shoreline Group of Merrill Lynch. These founding partners have been instrumental throughout the community, and today they have done it once again. It's a genuine honor to have such unbelievable businesses like that put their faith in us. Bank of Utica has 4 generations that have helped steer the bank to where it is today. The Sinnet family has always been about supporting Utica and its people, and this is another representation of that. They truly are in a league all their own. Empire Recycling has been around for over 100 years in our area. Brothers Steve and Ed Kowalski have been the steady hands that have guided it into the 21st century. Their ability to give back to the community and nurture new ideas and help develop them is truly special to witness. The Shoreline Group at Merrill Lynch is another example of passion and conviction for the sport, which is unparalleled. David Shoreline, the branch manager of the Utica office, has been giving back to the sport he loves for decades now, as not only a soccer father, but a coach as well throughout the community. We give all 3 of them a round of applause. So, don't cue it up yet, Eric, but so now it's time to unveil the brand, the name, and logo, a process which involved countless people and a lot of back and forth until the name was said, and everyone stopped and knew it was the exact name this team needed. The team will be called Utica City FC, and its logo is designed by our very own graphic designer, Eric. Eric spent countless hours developing a logo that would resonate through the community and beyond. That's all over. Eric, don't just be the graphic designer, you're going to be the right. All right. Oh, maybe you might have to help. So, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, December 1st. It'll run until March 31st before we head into playoffs play. 24 games, 12 home and 12 away. The players, much like Utica, is made up of diversity from around the globe. We feel this will not only be a platform for soccer fans alike to come together, but we will be at another lightning rod of civic pride for the refugee community, most importantly. Soccer, as we all know, has finally hit a tipping point in the United States and is one of the most attended live sporting events in the U.S. now. Soccer has always had the ability to speak with an international language, and now we can do the same right here in Utica and the region. Lastly, and most importantly, we feel Utica City FC will help to strengthen and galvanize all the competitive youth leagues in our surrounding area, much like the Utica Comets and what they have done for youth hockey. Now this is finally my exit where I get to get you up here, Richard. So with developing our brand, there's no better place to turn to other than to Northwest England, where Richard Schaub is from. Richard has come on board with Utica City FC as not only the broadcaster, but more importantly, to help us manage the brand to the highest standards, try to emulate the Premier League on our budget. Richard played professionally, and in his college career, Richard won a national championship, was an All-American, and a 3-time MVP. Richard is also a soccer analyst for ESPN. He's currently very heavily involved in youth soccer to this day, and he's the author of a best-selling coaching book. Most importantly, however, Richard became a father for the second time this Saturday to little Theodore Anthony Schaub. On behalf of not only the Utica Comets, but Utica City FC, we do have some apparel made up for you, and this is for you to fit.
On behalf of my wife, Elizabeth, and I would just like to say thank you to Rob and the rest of the organisation for this kind gift. However, I must say, after looking at what you just gave me, there seems to be a lot of ice hockey merchandise. Now, I'm trying to make my kids play ice hockey when they're older again, especially as I would like to have their teeth intact by their mid-20s. But on the subject of gifts, we would now like to present a gift to our players. Give them a round of applause. So guys, go ahead, open them. I want to see what's in there. Please go ahead and put them on. I'm sure they'll fit over your jackets. Or if you want to take jackets off, it's fine. Guys, as you got your jerseys on, just step this way, face this way, and players, can you stand in front of them, please? There we go. That's it. As I'm sure you will agree, the jerseys look awesome, and obviously very excited to see them in action on the field. So give the players a round of applause again. Players, take seats. Now, as we move on here and continue on, I'd just like to express a couple of reasons why I personally got involved in this new venture. First of all, for the first time that I met Rob, Pat, and Tommy to discuss this, it was clear from the start that from the top to the bottom, it was going to be run with nothing but a professional mentality all the way through. And for the second reason, which is close to my heart, is because for the last 20 years I've worked in youth development. US, but specifically here in New York State. And when working closely with players, families, parents and communities, it is important that we ignite a passion for healthy activities, such as the sport of soccer. Therefore, as I am sure you will all agree, not only will this professional soccer team contribute to the ever-growing and developing city of Utica, it will also contribute to helping young people from all the communities in the surrounding area to fall in love with such a wonderful and beneficial sport. Now, to talk about his journey and why he believes this new team will be hugely successful, here is Tommy Tanner, General Manager, Utica City FC.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Utica. We're glad to be here. I can't tell how excited I am. And firstly, I want to thank my partners, Pete Raymond and his wife Betty, Doug Taller and his wife Sherry, who couldn't be here, John Raymond, who used to be a partner, and Alan LaVenture, who's our senior VP of everything with the Syracuse Overnight. So thank you guys for this all the support and this last 7 years, 8 years that we've been together, and what an exciting time going forward. I must thank my father, Tom Tanner, was here. If it wasn't for his continued support, guidance, and money, we probably wouldn't be here today. Dad, I love you, and thank you so much. My wife Stacy, who's sitting there, that's my father, for just the continued support that she's given to me. I like to say that I've never had a real job in my life, and I'm 50 now, and I still don't think I have a real job in my life, so I'm doing pretty good. But she has stuck with me. Our 3 children, Zach, who's getting married on Saturday, Sydney and TJ, who again have taken this journey with us. I want to thank my players that came here. Guys, we've been 7 years together, Slav, Darren, Bo 6 years, Nate 6 years, Ben 3 years, and Liam 2 years, going to be 2 years, Logan 2 years, Domenico 6 years, Andrew 3 years. We have Canardo Forbes with him, we've been here for 7 years, Joey, all the guys who aren't here. We've been together through a lot of hard times, and I think we can see now that, coming to Utica, the vision and the support and the brand is going to be something like this league has not seen. So thank you guys for sticking with us through all this time, and we're so excited. When I look through the room, I talk about my coach, Ryan Hall, and he started with us with the Syracuse Silver Knights in the first year, and now as the head coach, and we'll have another announcement later on, so we can't let anything out of the bag now. So, but if I look here at our journey, I see the people in this room. Pepe Aragon here, coach the director. Pepe and I played together in Cleveland. I don't know what year that was, but it was a long time ago. And I grew up here. I grew up in Syracuse, New York, but played for Coliseum and John Fernito. So I'm kind of a Utica guy. I'm Italian when I'm in Utica, so that's right. I'm Italian. But like I said, I grew up in Syracuse, New York, went to North Carolina State University. I was very fortunate to get drafted to play for the Cleveland Crunch. I played in Cleveland for 10 seasons, played in 6 professional championships in Cleveland, and won 3 and lost 3. During that time, I met Soccer Sam, who is a gentleman here in the front row, who happened to bring me to Rochester, with the Rochester Rhinos and Frank DeRoss. And Sam brought me to Frank, and I played 8 years in Rochester. We played in 7 professional championships together, and we won 4. So we had quite a great run. I was very fortunate to be able to come back to Syracuse to play for my hometown team, the Syracuse Salty Dogs, for 2 years. Had a great run with there. Opened a bar and restaurant, which I sold last year, so I'm very excited about that too. Second best day, because I just there right now. But in 2011, I got an opportunity. Chris Economides, who was Frank's partner, came to me and said, "How about you start a professional indoor soccer team in Syracuse?" And I got my partners and I got other community members to get involved with us, and we had a great run of 7 years. But I'm so excited to say that we're ready to start this next chapter here in Utica. I want to thank all the dignitaries us, all the media that came out here, all you fans who came out here to support us. And especially want to thank Rob Esche, who, without him and him having the belief in me, with really not knowing me and having the belief to say that this is going to work, and his staff who has worked tirelessly to make this happen in such a short time. Rob, I just want to thank you, and we're going to give you our best. I pretty much learned at least I know one thing in my life, and it's that community support is earned and not given. And we will work to be a part of the community and earn your support. That's for sure. And I look forward to a great season, a great off season, and leading up to our season. I'm very excited for this to be a part of it.
Thank you, Tommy. Now, obviously, you guys have heard from all of us up here. We've told stories in the past, history about playing in the past, but to give you some insight now of what it's actually like to play in this league from the perspective of a current professional player, I want to welcome up Bowie Yellowbacks. A round of applause, please.
Hello everyone. When I heard the team is going to move to Utica, I was a little bit sad to leave Syracuse. But driving here today, I was excited, and just seeing everybody here. And after I heard what I heard from the owners and all organization, I'm even more excited. I think this is a great step for the team. I know all my teammates are very excited to be here as well. I've been in the league for 6 years, and every year was better and better. And I think this year is going to be the best. The league by itself, it's a great league. It's a 60-minute game, 4 quarters. It's very physical, very fast, very exciting. A lot of goals scored. It's different than outdoor, similar to hockey. So if you mix it together, you get indoor soccer. Like I said, it's a physical game with a lot of pace, and I think if you have fun watching hockey, you have as much fun, but maybe even more watching indoor soccer. So I'm happy to be here. I coach a lot of youth soccer in Syracuse. Hopefully I'll be able to involve here in the Utica area to help kids develop as well. Also, I'm going to take this chance to congratulate the United States, Mexico, and Canada for hosting the World Cup. I think for youth, this is a great time, and if I was a kid that's 10, 12, 13 years old, I would probably train 3 times a day to try to make that World Cup team 2026. So thank you again for being here and for having me here. Thank you for all the organization, all the community. I really appreciate it.
So that's going to wrap up our press conference. A couple things. We'd invite everybody in a second to go into the arena. We have the turf down. Some kids are going to be playing. Athletes, if you could take a left when we walk in, Pat will show you that way. For the media scrum, so if media has any questions for the athletes, Commissioner General Manager Richard Schaub will be right down here next to Kilfoyles. We're also, tonight we're announcing a partnership with Utica City FC and the Save the Day Foundation at Aquavino at 5:30. It's a fundraiser for the Save the Day Foundation, but it's a cocktail hour to make sure you get a chance to really get to know some of the players. A couple of them do have a game to go to, but the rest of them will be there with these fine gentlemen. So, and I think that's it. I don't think so. So thanks everybody for showing up, and we'll see you out on the turf.